Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm still looking for a new intro, and if you want to give me any suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Welcome to check-in number 19. Holy moly. When I think about it, it's probably been more than 19 months because there is some periods in there where I've forgotten to do a check-in. If you are new, about 20 months ago, or maybe 21 months ago, I had a disconnected undercut and I grew it all out. All myself. And we've been on this hair journey for a very long time, and these check-ins are kind of just like a monthly thing that we do. So if that's your kind of thing, if you're growing your hair out, please hit the subscribe button, and I do have a Facebook group where we all talk about our hair growth journey, and you can visit that in the description box as well. Okay, so moving on, I don't really have a lot of updates for you this month. Obviously, we check in with how much my hair's grown over the month, and we did do, I think I'm a little bit over, in February, I released my check-in really early, and it's kind of coming out mid-March now. I will also in this video be covering the verdict on whether I will be chopping my hair off. If you guys remember from the last check-in, I did say that I was looking to do the great cut, and I needed your guys' support on it. So we will be covering that later on in this video as well, straight after we get the measurement out of the way. So, without further ado, let's get into the measurement. So, picking up from where we left off, in February, my hair was sitting at 15.5 inches. It is now sitting at 16.5. So, it's grown another inch over the last month. Really, really loving that. My hair over this whole period has grown like between half an inch to an inch every single month. So, my growth's pretty consistent. But yeah, so I'm happy with that. Always happy to grow another inch. And I'm always happy to hear about how you guys are going with yours as well. So that's where we're at in terms of growth. I do have a couple of other cool things in the pipeline. We're gonna be trying out laser hair therapy very soon, or in a couple of months, I think. I'm doing a bit of negotiating right now. I think it's gonna be really cool to show you guys, and I can't wait to get into it and check it out. On top of that, going back to what I said before about the great cut, in my last check-in, I did tell you guys that I might be cutting my hair in March, which would be right now. And I needed your guys' support. I kind of left it in your hands to decide whether I would go and cut it or not. The response was more about my ear pods that I accidentally left in my ears than it was about the actual cause, which I found kind of funny. I think in the beginning I reacted a little bit badly. I was kind of like, I'm talking about something really serious here and you guys are just making jokes about my ear pods. But essentially what I wanted to do was go and join the great cut that the long hairs are holding over in San Diego. What I needed to do to get there was, raise $2,500 so I could pay for my ticket and my food and all that kind of stuff. And unfortunately, we didn't get there. We did raise $175. So everybody who donated, especially Gordon, my old housemate, thank you so much for pitching in. And that money will be going to the charity. But unfortunately, we didn't raise enough money for me to get there. So I will not be cutting my hair, which most of you will be probably really happy about. And I think deep down, kind of I am as well, because I do really love my hair. But not to take away from what the cause was all about. The cause was to cut your hair off, donate it so it could get made into a wig for children who are less fortunate and struggle with hair loss at such a young age. And I did elaborate in my last video that that's a really important thing for me. I can't believe so many kids get hair shamed as it is, and these kids, that are struggling with alopecia, cancer, and all this kind of stuff, they really need some sort of support and something to make them feel a little bit more normal. And that kind of thing really touches me. So that's why I wanted to do it. And the $175 that I did raise, that still will be going to the charity. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the verdict. So I will be keeping my hair, and we are continuing this growth journey. I kind of was thinking about it. I thought, how long do I want these check-ins to go for? And I think going up to check-in 24 might be a good thing, because then that'll be 2 years of documentation on my hair, and then we can move on to something else. But the thing is, what else do we need to see? That's what I need input from you guys, and yeah. That's pretty much all I have, I think. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you guys this month. We've got laser hair therapy coming up. I'm not going to the great cut. I still will be donating that money. I've grown another inch over the last month. And yeah, we'll be checking in, I think, until check-in 24. That's pretty much where I'm gonna take it up to, unless you guys want me to keep going with it. You just let me know in the comments section. And also, please let me know how you're going with your growing out journey, because I've actually been getting so many cool messages come through from you guys about how you're inspired to keep going with your long hair. There was one notable mention that I wanted to just put up here in this video as well. His name's Jake, and he did a really cool Facebook post about how I was able to help him, push through that awkward phase and keep his long hair, even as an actor. He said that it can be a little bit hindering to have long hair as an actor because they won't cast you for a lot of things. And the fact that him watching my content has helped him sort of push through that, I don't know, that kind of stuff really touches me and brings me back down to earth. I do get a little bit of a big head sometimes doing all of this like social media stuff and, you know, being big and having lots of views, and sometimes it's really nice to have posts come along like that and hear from you guys, because it means that what I'm actually doing is having an impact on people, and that means a lot to me, more than any sort of view count that I could get on any video. So I'm really happy with that, and yeah, I love this. I really hope you guys like this new background as well. So I'm used to having my white clinical wall, but I did just move house and there is no plain walls here. How crazy is that? So we will be, I think, having this as our setting for now. We do have a lot of different options around this house. It's a really beautiful house, and I guess we'll just have to wait and see, huh? But no, that is all I have for you this week. I really hope you're going well on your hair growth journeys, and I will see you next week for my next video, okay? Goodbye.